Yo, what's up? This is Zero L Bay of the Zero Effect Network. You can just call me Zero. And I just come to voice my opinion on the blog talk this past Saturday with Brother Nommo. And I'm trying not to be too loud because I'm in the library. But, it was a pretty good show. The skipping of the broadcast, that might have been it might have been a problem. That was like a problem, like trying to hear some of the things. But I don't know, I heard most of it. And when I heard it, I liked how you were able to voice your opinion. How you were able to stand your ground on what you believe in, and allow other people to make their opinions known. And like even people that disagree with you, allow them to bring you their position, and then you responded. You responded very intelligently. You didn't like try to name call or do any type of hateful behavior towards them. You didn't show any kind of anger towards these brothers, which I kind of enjoy because shows that you're intelligent. It shows you how intelligent you are as a brother to be able to defend your position without resorting to childish tactics like name calling and things like that. And I think I probably had like two things I probably disagreed, and like one slight disagreement was like, yes, we do need, black men need to be strong. Yes, that is definitely necessary, because if we don't straighten ourselves up, then the women can like follow our example. And I think a lot of the reason why women are allowed to do what they're doing because we allow them to keep doing it. And although feminism with the CIA operation headed by Gloria Steinem, her telling black women that like black men were treating them bad and splitting them up. But even after all that, even after that was done, we could have said, hey, we're gonna be better men, and we could have been better men, and we could have taken back our position. It might have taken a while, but we could have taken it back, and not allow women to run the show, or to make men feel fearful of them. And I always like to encourage my sisters to be their own people. Although the women that are around me, children that, or if a woman is being attacked, or children be attacked, or even a brother is being attacked for no reason at all, I always step in to protect them, because they're my people. You can't protect your own, then who can you protect? So I think like one side encourages the other. Like if black women might say, hey, we will have higher standards, and we're not just gonna be giving up like that, and that's like, that's worked in the past, men started acting a certain way, like when women back in maybe like the 40s, 50s, they wanted like a man who dressed real nice. They like men like that. So like if you were dressing real nice, you were getting all the ladies. And like men started dressing nice because that's what the women wanted. But yeah, again, like to the topic, I don't want to get too off topic. My point is, one side encourages the other. So like, since women feel like they don't need a man, I don't think that's necessarily true, because when they say like I'm strong, independent, they always, it's like when they're dating a man, if they're like so independent, which independent means you're by yourself. So I would say if women were, when they're so independent, I would say if they were so especially black women, if they would say they're so independent, then they wouldn't need a man to take care of them. But when you see them go out on dates or when they're with them, man, they expect the man to take care of them, which means that they really don't want to be independent. Now, I mean, for example, I'm a firm believer in interdependence, which, like, for people that don't know, it means you're an independent person, but you're working together with other people, with other independent people to make something better, using your individual talents and resources and whatnot. So, of course, at first, before I go into my next concern, at first I thought, like, you were just, like, you might have been one of those dudes that, like, just, like, trying to do the whole pro-black thing just to try to get women. But now, just listening to that broadcast, that's what I thought. But then I looked at your other broadcast, and I seen that was not the case. So I didn't want to judge right away. I wanted to get all the facts before I came and made this video, in my opinion. So, I'm glad that you wanna build and whatnot. I'm building right now, like with the videos I use with YouTube. I'm building my media company, which is the Zero Effect Network. And in case of course, I'm Zero, and like I want to do it with my partner with my co-partner with it, like, who's working with me on this. I guess he, it's hard to keep our schedules around to work on the company, but we'll try to make it work. So I appreciate, like, everything you're doing. Like I said, I always try to build. So, I believe, if you find something that's wrong in the community, you get out and do it. And, like, I've heard, like, our people say time and time again that, like, we need our own media. That's what I'm trying to do with the Zero Effect Network. Although I'm basically focused on my people right now. I'm always gonna keep focusing on people, even though when I move up. But I want to get, like, I eventually want to start getting, like, other groups of people, like, getting their stuff, getting like stuff, like, getting their point of views on things and all that. Cause like, the reason I focus so hard on my people right here in this country, because like, black Americans have such a huge effect on the world. Like, anything that black people build that is of substance, everybody follows it or copies it. For example, like hip hop, like the whole culture, the dress, the style, the rapping, the dancing. It's been practiced all over the world, So there's not too many people that don't know nothing about hip hop. But that's just an example of what I'm talking about. So, I guess, like, I'm Zero L Bay. I guess if you haven't realized it yet, like, probably, like, a lot of the I bet some of the country people know what that means. If you don't know, I am a Moorish American. I am a Moor. Which, like, really, we all Moors, but I will be legally Moor when I get my nationality card. But I have taken this name, and that's what that's what I'm referred to in the Moorish Science Temples, Zero El Bay. But, people just call me, some people, everybody else call me Zero, or they sometimes call me Zero too, but that's, like, my Moorish name, Zero El Bay. So yeah, I don't want to get too off topic on that either. So I'm going to get on to the second concern. And, like I said, when I'm doing this, I mean the greatest respect when I'm making critiques, cause like, we should be able to critique each other, even though we don't think the same way. We should be able to get along, just like Malcolm and Martin. Like, they may have had, like, different ways of going going about the same problem, they, eventually they put their difference aside and like, hey, you're doing your thing, hey, we're fighting for the same thing, I see your point of view, you see my point of view. Even when they weren't seeing each other's point of view, they respected each other, even though they may not have agreed with each other. They had a respect for each other, and I think that's kind of lost in our community. So, okay, to the next one, I feel your, your anger or whatnot, how how, of like certain, of like, how men act in the media and whatnot, but like the problem I have is like just like with the word coon, which was used by whites, which was a racist slur used by, of course, by white men. Which I feel like when black people start using that word to demean other black people, even though the black people they're talking about are not doing right, I feel like that person's being like a slave master, almost. I'm not saying that you are, brother. I'm just saying like when I hear my people say that, it makes it sound like you're a slave master. So no disrespect, brother. I'm looking forward to the next broadcast. If you want to get up with me, we can contact one another on Facebook or YouTube. And I hope you get that problem fixed with the skipping on the radio. And I'm looking forward to the next show tomorrow. So all I gotta say is peace and love, brother. Peace and love, Brother Nommo, and I hope you keep doing your thing. All right, bye.